Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for this opportunity. My name is Clay Stone. There we go. And I'm an executive field marketer with Wiley. Also here at the conference at our table outside is Catherine Murray. She's a senior district sales manager here in Florida, and Amanda Wayner, who's our vice president for delivery and digital delivery and customer experience. So we can confidently say, after years of efficacy and correlational research, that Wiley Plus definitely has a positive impact on students' grades. 86% of faculty who have used Wiley Plus have said that either has a positive or very positive impact on their students' grades. Through our research, we found that students who fully engage with Wiley Plus, i.e. those who complete the instructor assignments, those that are auto-graded for the instructor, do 1.5 times higher grades than those that students do not. Another aspect of that is the fact that it frees up instructors' time and allows students to do assignments and homework that's auto-graded, and the students don't have to spend that time grading individual assignments and giving the individual feedback. So Wiley Plus integrates a traditional auto-graded assignments with Orion, which is an adaptive practice, into a seamless user experience. Orion contains hundreds of questions of content that's very similar to those that are found in test banks and auto-graded assignments. It covers the same type of problem-solving methodology, has the same type of voice, but you will not find these in the test bank or in other assignments. They are dedicated to Orion. So you'll find them no other place in the course. The students start with a diagnostic, and that provides a baseline of their understanding so that they have an idea of where they're going to need to study or what they're going to need to study. And then this next part kind of goes to what Dale was talking about earlier as far as what is adaptive. So when students work in the adaptive assignment, a different type of metric is needed. So Orion measures their performance, their time, and their proficiency. So proficiency is a predictive metric, and a composite of if the student answered the question correctly or incorrectly, the difficulty level of that question, the difficulty level of that learning concept, and also the student's confidence level. So that's really what's guiding the adaptation in this to what Dale was speaking about. So last spring we undertook efficacy research. It's done by Broadview Analytics out of the University of Tennessee. And we had two different groups. We had a group that just had the auto-graded assignments, and we had another group that had auto-graded assignments with Orion Adaptive Practice. And what we found is that those who used just the auto-graded assignments still did better than students that did not do auto-graded assignments. But those that also did auto-graded assignments and Orion did almost 1/3 of a letter grade better than those just doing the auto-graded assignments. So students who used Orion as a study tool saw the greatest gains. It's important to note that learning theory proves that active and ongoing retrieval of information on a regular basis is key to knowledge retention. So those students that used Orion as a study tool saw the greatest gains. In fact, almost a full letter grade of gains, okay? So we tell many faculty, if you're not going to do anything, at least tell your students to use Orion in practice for exams and assessments. But Orion also showed us other things in the efficacy study. Those students that used Orion were prompted to engage more with the content. They prepared more for quizzes and exams, and they practiced the material on a more regular basis because they saw their own learning improving. In addition, Orion helps top performing students, but also it engages all students. So instead of just a bimodal class distribution of those who are engaged and those who aren't engaged, we now see all students engaged, whether at a lower level, a medium level, or a higher level. Orion made the biggest difference to those instructors who are challenged fully by students that are not engaging in the classroom. And if you talk to many faculty, that's probably their biggest challenge, is getting students to engage in the classroom and with the content. And Orion has really made a big difference there. So Susan Burston at City College of San Francisco, it gets the students' pain points and gives me data early on. I used to have to wait a month into the course to learn about a student's ability and understanding. So this goes to one thing that Dale talked about earlier, how a lot of faculty were waiting for that first exam and then they were getting their feedback. With Orion, faculty get a dashboard. They see exactly where their students are. They can see how much they're engaging in the course. And they can also send a note directly to the student to start that intervention process. But at Wiley, we are here to empower your success. So whether it's first using our efficient learning system to help you build efficacy in your course, we also have done something that very few have done in this discipline, and that is we now have implementation specialists. We have over 40 implementation specialists, and it's growing. People who are paired one-to-one with you to help you build a better course and answer all your questions that you may have as far as how can I make this course better. We also now have the Wiley Plus Studio. It includes over 400 faculty members using Wiley Plus. They share feedback. They share best tips. It's a great community to share best practices with others in your discipline as well as in your profession. Also, we now have student partners. These are students on campus in your classes. They'll help you with your first day of class, telling other students how they can successfully use this program to better their outcomes. But also they'll work with them throughout the term, answering any of those questions so that you don't become tech support and you're not bothered with, I can't get this video to play. The student partners can answer this for you in a quick minute. We hope that you'll stop by the Wiley table as we have a number of courses and a number of disciplines. We're not just at the low level. We have everything from organic chemistry, engineering, financial intermediate accounting. We're all over the disciplines, so please stop by our table. Any questions? Yes, sir.
Could you briefly elaborate on the student partner role? Is that someone at our institution or someone?
It is someone at your institution. It's generally a student who has taken the course, and they'll come back and we work with them, we train them. They'll do a first day of class, walking the students how they register, how they get started, the different resources that they can use, that type of thing. And then also they continue throughout the year. The student partner, for example, at Florida State has office hours that she holds at the local Starbucks where the students will come in and ask them questions. But she also answers phone calls, emails, whatever. We pay them a stipend. We train them. We also give them a blurb that they can put on their resume moving forward. Absolutely. Any other? Yes, sir.
Is the Orion always affiliated with a book, or is it an independent study?
We have, in a number of courses, we have multiple titles, but it is somewhat independent. And those questions are not, like I said, the same ones you're going to see in the auto-graded assignments or in the test. So it is. The other thing is this can, Wiley Plus can be customized, and we have over 300 custom courses that we've built out with Wiley Plus and Orion, not to mention the standard courses that come. Any other? Thank you very much.